and gentlemen, it's Jessica Schrader. Jessica, fantastic job. Thank you for being here with us at Oshkosh Air Adventure 2026.
In more conventional Army units, these same smoke canisters are used as ground-to-ground signaling devices, ground-to-air signaling devices, to conceal troop movement. As the jumper brings it into the target area, watch the movements they make with the steering lines. They are showing you the full flight characteristics of these ram air canopies for a beautiful air in skydiving known as canopy relative work. Thanks in part to the advanced aerodynamic design of these ram air parachutes, one jumper can fly right up to the hands of another jumper without affecting its flight characteristics. The top jumpers can even pull themselves at just the right moment. The jumpers pull opposite steering lines, maneuvering their parachutes into a downplane and diving straight toward the ground at over 80 miles per hour. As they approach the ground, you may hear the command, "Ready, break," and the jumpers will separate for two soft stand-up landings in the target area. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our performance for the day. And on behalf of the entire team, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being such a warm.
So they're flying 2-pound airplanes. That Chapman in the lead is flying an extra 300 Boeing aircraft loaned to Matt by its new owner, our friend Pete Montine of CNN Aviation Correspondent. You watch these guys now. You know every formation team has to have a name. So we have a name for this team. It is the Two Cool Dudes Air Show team. Because nobody's cooler than these guys. More about Matt Chapman, inducted into the International Council of Air Shows Foundation Hall of Fame in 2023. He was a two-time U.S. member of our Aerobatic International team. Matt won the coveted Charlie Hiller Award, placing third in the 1998 World Aerobatic Championships in the men's category. And now flying off the wing is Bill Stein. He is known as the coach's coach. Bill Stein is the recipient of the Art Show Memorial Showmanship Award. He has been inducted into the Air Show Hall of Fame, and the highest award that our industry can bestow on anybody. He is the recipient of the Sword of Excellence. You are looking at two of the most accomplished, two of the most loved, and two much appreciated individuals in the world, and they are backed by popular demand. Now, Bill had to borrow an airplane as well to be able to fly the performance. We thank Dr. Stan Lloyd for loaning Bill on the airplane for this particular performance. Bill would like to thank the sponsors of Champion Aerospace. Here in the aircraft, the great air show champions like Two Cool Dudes, like Patty Wagstaff, like David Martin, and like the late Rob Holland. We're ready to begin the vintage and review flyby, and right now we have the 1943
Hell, man.
Up next, stunning 1937 Sport 7W As of 2023, there will be 19 Spartans around the world, 12 at the FAA registry, and 4 of them were here. We're looking at the hours it takes one of its circles. Here it goes, and it can fly. Pilot Patrick Lee lives in Osceola and may be the only American to carry a Turkish pilot's license.
Kansas, the 182 is a versatile four-seater airplane. Pilot Philip Wilson is an airline pilot and served in the Air Force for 11 years, flying airplanes such as the C-5A Galaxy. Lycoming 03 Tunney, able to cruise at 95 knots. The pilot, Alex Kinney, was born into the Metro Warbirds, an amazing group of aviators and friends who have been gathering at Oshkosh since 1983. See the Bobcat making its second circuit around. (1939 to 1946). This beautiful airplane is owned and piloted by Dr. Jack Whitmore from Salem, Oregon. We have the Comanche coming across right now. The observation aircraft. Introduced in '49, the Super Cub traces its lineage back to the J3 Cub. This airplane underwent restoration with the help of Jeff's wife and daughter, Lindy. Pilot Jeff Perry is a retired attorney, and interesting enough, won a Frisbee Dog World Championship with his silver dog, Galvin Gilbert. Wayne Cole. Pilot and owner Doug Rogers is a 747 captain for Atlas Air and has been attending Air Adventures since 1987. Wow. We're looking next for the 1946 Aircoupe, an unspinnable aircraft. This lovely airplane is owned and flown by Claude Burkhead, a forensic engineer who got his first flight a few weeks after he was born as a volunteer. Wayne, we're always looking for volunteers in the Vintage Aircraft Association. Very, extremely rare airplane.
And just like a boat.
Next is a Stearman guy with a Stearman. Beautiful airplane. Our last airplane and a real treat. This is a modern flying Wright Model B look-alike from the Wright B Flyer Organization. The Model B was the first aircraft to enter production, manufactured from 1911 to 1914. Nearly 100 Wright Model Bs were built mostly in Dayton, Ohio. The Model B were then sold to the U.S. Army, Signal Corps, and the civilian market. The pilots flying the Wright B Flyer today are Jeff Stantz and Tom Walters. As we bring these final airplanes around, we would invite you to come visit us in the Vintage Aircraft Association, and
EAA Air Adventure! Here we go!
This airplane started off life as a 1929 takeaway walkout. This is a fabric and wood airplane, never designed to do what it's doing today.
And how many horsepower is on that airplane right now?
Including the Pratt & Whitney 985, 4,500 pounds of thrust. And yet the airplane only weighs 4,000 pounds.
Look at that beautiful red as it just skyrockets through that blue sky.
Turning in their start, climb over 2 point on the down line. Coming back down the stroke center, getting more speed. Right down the This airplane, with the jet engine, there are 2 separate fuel systems that have gas in the which will last an astounding 14 minutes. Currently the only flying test Waco in the world. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points.
Cameras ready.
This can be a very complicated airplane to fly. You have 2 Shifting to Pratt Whitney at almost full power and adjustment to jet engine. This airplane cannot be flown from show to show because of the short amount of fuel it can hold. So every air show, this airplane is disassembled and goes in a semi-trailer and is trucked from show to show. Right down on the deck.
How long can they hold it, guys? I think you can sit there almost all day like on the fuel.
We'll dive right down to the ground. Get as much speed as possible from the jet throttle forward.
Jim Span's life has been troubled here in South Dakota. Right about show center and aerobatic phase. His first solo flight was more than 50 years ago. It was a massive 1,000 hours accident-free flight with more than 160 models of aircraft.
Watch out for the destination. Jim's currently serving on the East Committee. There's production next to 17,000 bananas have been produced. Now, of those 17,000, there are only 179 that are certified for aerobatics. As a matter of fact, the plane that Jim is flying today, November 1, is on the photo pass. From here, South Dakota, gentlemen, Jim Bites.
Aerobatic Championship team, which will be next month at the World Aerobatic Championship. Now, Jeff has more than 27 years as a major airline pilot and currently an airboat team. Out there.